Oi, oi, oi. Ah, well, hello. If it isn't my friends, good evening. Happy to see you all. Let me see the oi. I can properly greet you, because Mia likes to be really on top of things, you know. Unlike me as a mod in other channels. I should probably learn from her. But we were just getting done watching some JJK. Like I said in the Discord, I'll watch an episode before every. Hey yo, you up the verse? How's JJK? Nice. Actually took it. But the animation quality is actually so good. It gave me a little bit of those chills, you know. I haven't seen an anime in a long time, so this one was just cool. Very hype. Very cool characters. They already got touch my feelings just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. So I want to see the rest of it. I can understand why people are so about this anime. And there's only more to go, so we'll see. That is the current generation peak fiction. Like all of the Gen Zers, the Gen Alphas, they're all talking about JJK, and I'm like, man, maybe I should probably watch it or something, you know? Maybe I'm missing something. Mm-hmm. But oh, thank you for the head pats. Today, we're gonna take it a little bit easy. And Nico's a little bit tired. Because, what happened today was I got off my job working in the graveyard. I went to bed, and I was having a really nice dream. And then, suddenly, I just hear a loud noise. And it was my phone. And it was my boss for my other job, the one I just started. I pick up, I'm like, hello? And I said, you know, yeah, Nico, I know you're supposed to start on Friday, but there's kind of an emergency. And I'm like, what do you mean? And they say, well, the guy who was supposed to be doing your job for a couple of days, quit on like 2 hours before their shift, and we're not even in town right now. So we're gonna really need your help today. And then I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? No, I didn't say that. I said, yeah, but it is what it is. Sure, smile. I've only had a day of training until up to that point. But you know what? I know that's fine. Did I give you something in return? No. They're thanks. Because I'm now a salaried worker, so I'm not getting paid for that necessarily for that. It's just kind of the way of things. So I hope that's brownie points for down the road, wink. And so we'll see how that turns out. So I slept a couple hours, did that shift, got home. I made some dinner, just some rice and some canned tuna. Slept an hour, and then I was telling Kai about. I was like, in a very passionate tone, how I felt about all of that. I was very passionate, a little angry, a little sad. She told me, maybe you should call it off tonight. And I was like, Kai's right. And then there was something in me. I was like, this is the exact feeling. This feeling right here it made me realize something. Part of why I wanted to VTube is because I was feeling trapped with the way that my life was going. Like everything was set in front of me. That's like, this is what you have to do, and it's the only thing you're going to be doing. Go to school, get a job, do this and do that, every step of the way. And it felt like this being put in front of me, and if this was going to try to stop me, even just hanging out for even a little bit today, it felt so wrong. So I said, no, fuck that. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to fucking hang out with you guys, no matter what. So that's why I'm here. Because I don't want that one freedom to be taken away from me because of some random RNG from life. So that's one feeling of that. I mean, I'm a little bit tired, but well, we'll make it work. Hell yeah, cheers to that. Hello there, fishing freak. Let me go greet you guys properly. Yui, Shul, Kai. I want to see I'm looking at anybody who's here lurking in the chat. As boss, have to be a good example. This is what I wanted to do. So it's not like I wanted to do this for like a job. I kept just being like, yeah, I'm out of here. It's just not what I want to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and play some video games. I don't know what this is about. I only saw it up of one of those like video essays that were like, oh, this game is so deep. This game really shook me to the core. And nobody's ever heard of it. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll buy it and we'll see. Oh no, you guys are gonna get shot. Okay. Oop. Was it scary or not? They say it's scary. They say it's like psychological horror. So that can be super scary. Or just life scary, We'll see which one it is. I did not buy this ticket. There we go. Language, Chinese, please, thank you. You may take it. Now's their audio. That's the question. I might have made it too low. Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like the view of my rear view camera like this. Yeah, I might have made it too low on the mixer. Oh, let me open it again. That was weird. Unless I got it twisted and there was actually sound. Okay, I'm just gonna trust that there's nothing here. I've been watering this cactus for like a month and I can't tell if it's real or fake. Sidecar can be anywhere or whatever. That's what I'm saying. And one day you're gonna see that the pot is empty and you're not gonna know why. Well, hold on, this is it. Although this is getting spooky already, and let me turn on the lighting. The immersive lighting. Oh, it's demon. I wish I could use this emo on other channels. That would be so chill. Yeah, right? Hey, wait. Can you actually use it in other channels? Pretty sure you can, right? If I can fix this. Okay, doesn't wanna let me be immersed. I'll never gaslight about you about that. And then there's more to come, you know? It doesn't end there. I hope you're doing well, Demon. You guys know that if you have an Amazon Prime just like laying around, you can always go to twitch.tv/demonsmaster and give them your Prime sub. And yeah, we were just watching JJK, so we're already grieving. Why are we already here? The tears well up in my eyes, distorting my vision. They come easily. Fat, salty, continuous tears. As if I'd known the man lying in the coffin before me. This is the first time I've ever laid eyes on him. The tears run down my cheeks. They itch. They resist the urge to rub my face. I know it's more dramatic to let them flow. My emotions, just for show. I like that rhyme. I am in complete control. I always am. Whoa. They're already starting off with the Ikimens, huh? They're really funeral crashing for a free platter. Honestly, I would. It's free food. Meatball! Welcome, you're just in time for the rest in peace. I know why it's here too. Hello. The deceased son. Hey, we finished the burial. Everyone's gone home, so we should settle your payment now. That was quite the performance, I have to say. Alright, we're coin flipping this. Do we go for clout? Wait, where's my coin flip? Well, the music does sounds cool. Trying to catch up now. Can lower it a bit. Here for the spoops? Yeah, I'm not really sure what kind of spoops this one has, but we'll have to see, huh? Where's my coin flip? Oh, I don't have it. I should have it. Am I getting gaslit by my own overlays? Not like this. Whatever. Tell your friends about me. You're joking, right? I mean, you understand that it's not such an easy service to advertise to people. A service that never runs out of clientele. Everyone's gonna die someday. So everybody is clientele. I'll do what I can. Anyway, here. The amount we agreed upon over the phone. You seem like you want to say something. No, Well, I do, actually. It's silly to try to hide that from you. I was impressed with the realism, truly. You've never seen my father before. And yet, your mourning was more emotional than that of my relatives. It's not too different than the work of a good actress, wouldn't you say? In a way, that is true. It's not exactly the same thing. No, it's not. Actresses are paid better. Oh, of course. Before you go, let me ask you a question. I got curious about how you got into this, how you learned to weep so spontaneously. It's not a common profession, let's be frank. All that I can say is that life takes us down unexpected roads. That's just another way of not answering. You don't even know how you got here, do you? Myself? I wanted to be an artist. Yet, here I am. In a suit and tie, wearing my daily uniform to bury my father. Hello, Coca! Hi! Good to see you. Is that all? Oh, yes, of course. Forgive me. Here's the money. Thank you. The envelope is nothing but an excuse. Can you live well off of this? This isn't my day job. It's more of a hobby, I would say. Oh, did I write this? A hobby. Unexpected answer. To say the least. I imagine this would take a toll on your spirit as a job. If you do it to pass the time, well. So chat is just a hobby. Why is this guy so moody, I swear? We're all feeling it a little. I think he's just going through the motions right now, you know what I mean? So chat is just a hobby to you. I mean, I would say. What do you mean? Oi. Most people don't go to funerals in such a short amount of time. It is an impressive atmosphere, even if it's not your relatives. How do you deal with that? No one's ever asked me that. The questions help keep my mind off of other things. That makes sense. So? Yes. The question. Wait, is this a scary part? Yeah, you know what? Sometimes boredom can be extremely terrifying. It's the thing that we all try to run away from. I mean, we can't help ourselves, can we? Get it twisted. Equalizer. I don't think of anything during this ceremony, to be frank. There's nary a thought in my head, most times. You don't. Oh. Hydrate. Oh, 200. Come on. I'll learn. I'll raise the prices on. Gonna get the waterboarded already. Watching you, I had a different impression. Frick. Sorry. I think your cell phone is ringing. Yes, it is. I almost managed to ignore it this time. I don't need to look at it to know who's calling. At least it interrupted the interrogation. Won't you get it? I think I won't answer the phone. No, I don't think I will. I have another job scheduled and it's far from here. I need to go return some tapes, so I won't be late. Of course, please. Once again, thank you. The bus should be here already. This is going to be a long trip. Long enough to catch up on some sleep. I hope. I'm gonna get jump scared by the lights, right? This would have never happened if they texted. That's what I'm saying. You know, this wouldn't have happened too. Yeah, who even calls anymore? Why not just text over Discord? Unrealistic. That clientele's questions gave me a headache. Oh, the bright light. No, think about it. The illusion of choice. Where's the ticket? I should check my seat number. Well, what's this? Eingengrau. Eingengraulein. I did not buy this ticket. Tarara. Wow. Seat. Well, weird. Maybe an error in the system? Ah, the bus is here. That was not menacing at all. Huh? This is the bus? Are we going down to hell? How strange. Looking at it makes my teeth chatter. What is this? I need to get to that funeral in the morning. Whoa. It's a me, Mario. Good evening, miss. Where are we headed on this dark night? Can we not get on the bus? I don't think we have a choice. We need to make it to the funeral. Listen, I did not buy a ticket from this bus. Can you kick me out so I can leave? Oh? Yes, that happens a lot here. Don't worry, the bus and I will take you where you need to go. Please, take your seat. We'll be leaving shortly. Trip. This one on the right looks like a bear. I'm just gonna pretend that Boo Boo is here. And then this guy, either he's from Borderlands or he's Octane from Apex. And these other two, I have no idea. Wait, is that a pineapple? It just might be, so if we get hungry, if we get stranded, or we roll off the bus, we have something. Oh, the seats are numbered. Oh, well. I can see 3 empty seats. Oh, there's like 5 empty seats. Well, you know how it is. The cool kids sit at the back. And so nobody's gonna be staring over our shoulder, you know? There. In my seat once again. Hard seats, it'll be hard to sleep on these, but you'll manage. That's what the achievement says. You can't sit with us. Yeah, only the cool kids on this row. Beat it, punk. This bus is not like the others. Feels like I can't tune out here. That SWAT ticket. Well, I'm here now. That's that. This is this. The funeral starts early tomorrow. At least I have the whole night to sleep. What a tight seat. It didn't look this uncomfortable from the corridor. Oh, screw it. I've traveled in worse things. At least there's no puke on the floor. This time. Sleep's coming. Good night, guys. Fuck. I feel like I'm being watched. Hey! No sleeping on the bus! You can't sleep here! I'm from Jersey! Hey! You can't be serious. I've no time for jokes! We're not a hotel, you listen? You paid to travel, not to sleep. Whoever tries to disrespect the rules must answer to me. I honor my job, respect my authority. So no sleeping. Sleeping is the reason I came here, dude. That is a direct violation of our rules. There is something off here. Do you happen to be carrying something illegal? Something that should not be here? You are mistaken. I'm not carrying anything special. Lies! I can see it. Something is off here. I'm not hiding anything. Where is your ticket? Or perhaps there is something else in your pockets. I must take a closer look. Wait, was there actually a redeem it didn't show? Well, hold on. I'm going to scream. Oh wait, no, yeah, actually, Nikonya for 5 minutes, okay. My bad, it didn't show an LPS for some reason. Sorry, Nya. Oh, Nikonya, it's here, okay. The 5-minute timer starts now. Nya. Stop hiding, Nya. I'm not hiding anything, Nya. It starts now. I need to get out of here now. Not like this. What? What the hell is that? Yeah. I don't even remember how I got here. Yeah. Did I panic? This bus. Why am I here? Yeah. Look at this face, Nya. I don't even recognize it anymore. First look, it stares back at you. What did it look like before? I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be seeing this. I just want to reach my next job and not think of any of this anymore. Yeah. It's empty. Everyone got off. We're at the bus station. Oh, yeah. When did we get here, Nya? Good morning, miss. I believe I managed to compensate for our tardiness after all. This trip was supposed to last all night. How did you do this? See what is going on here. Look, the sun is rising. That's not my work. But I'm not even tired or sleepy. Neither am I, and I drove all night. We get used to many things over time, yeah. Did you just say yeah? Aren't you gonna answer that, miss? Do not answer. No, I'm in a hurry. Not for long, okay? Only for 5 minutes, yeah. Excuse me, miss. Just one more thing, yeah. The ticket, please. The what, yeah? The ticket, yeah? Oh, it's still with me, yeah. Here. This is usually handed to conductor, but I can take it too, in certain cases, yeah? Look, you seem nice. Help me now. When it's time to hand over the ticket here, on this bus, always hand me the ticket, hmm? No, hand over the ticket, just as expected, right? And don't forget it. That's your responsibility, not mine. Okay, yeah. Look, I gotta go. Thanks for driving. See you, yeah. Lament for the departed, yeah. Those 5 minutes are really long, yeah. The bizarre trip keeps on disturbing my thoughts, yeah. I try to focus on the work I was hired for, yeah. The tears flow. I weep for a person I've never seen before. Business as usual, yeah. Though I cannot say if I'm invoking the tears is easier or harder now. This week's experience. Well, that's it now. It's done. He's buried, and I'll never see him again. Are you alright? You seem a little under the weather. Cat got your tongue, my hops. I went through a strange experience on my way here. Oh, on the way here, I had an alteration with my personality. It must have been Chad. An altercation. Maybe I'm exaggerating, yeah. I'll just keep thinking about it, yeah. Pay me in your mind. This day isn't about me. We're here for your father's funeral, yeah. I gave an extra minute because of the scam. the scam extra, so now we're back. This week is my first funeral. Can you believe it? My grandparents died when, oh my god, that was so fast. So I remember nothing. I thought I'd feel different and knowing I'll never see him again and all. Sorry, I didn't hire you to listen to me. Anyway, you kinda did. Oh, hydrate. staggering down your... Where are you guys getting all the points from? I didn't know comforting the mourners was included. We're united by a loss, are we not? Seems fair. Thank you. I will deal with this on my own. I have to pay you, Nya. This performance was quite something, I must say. Better than I expected. Thanks. Here you go. I sub so I can redeem hydrate more. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. You have more questions, don't you? My clients always do. Ah, I'm curious. You made a long trip to get here, didn't you? Is all of this worth it? Yeah. Sometimes I don't do this for the money. Yeah, that's what I figured. I did the math. The tickets, the time spent on the road, the area time I've spent looking into them. I have insomnia. The nights on the bus help put me to sleep. I never have guessed that. So this professional mourner covers your travel expenses? I don't answer. I let him believe his own hypothesis. I haven't spent much time sleeping myself. I think I'm good at hiding, but I'm shattered in a million pieces inside. You must have seen this on ya. How mourning changes people. Look, but that's your choice, yeah. A choice? How can it be my choice? My father just... I've seen a lot of clients, yeah. Some are better at dealing with it all. Others develop their own coping mechanisms. And others, they don't deal with it at all, yeah. The mourning depends on the person. The only constant is that the departed won't come back. We need to prepare ourselves for this before it happens, huh? It's different when we have to face it, yeah. Thank you. Well, thank you one more time. When we scheduled everything, you said you'd be coming in from another funeral, right? What now? One more? No. I'm taking a break. And that's also the end of that. We're back to normal. Okay, I was lucky to get the last one this season, in a way. All of this traveling must get tiresome. Have you ever heard about a certain bus company? I caught one of their buses to get here. The Eigengrau line. You know, I'm just gonna pretend this guy is like Auntie Nyan Nyan from the goat mom thing, because she also had this like big eye as well, if I remember. So my headcanon is that this guy is just gonna have the Nyas by default. The name rings a bell, but I can't quite remember. I went on some bus rides to sell on some of the old man's real estate, yeah. I remember paying attention to the upholstery, some of the travelers' faces, the line's name, though the route, it is a blank. At least that's what I recall. The last few days have not been kind. That's understandable. Thank you, anyway. Speaking of which, it's time for me to go. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. Have a safe trip, Manya. I'm more sad that we don't get to see him anymore. I ride an ordinary bus home. Nothing else happens. The bus is practically empty, so no one bothers me. A normal, boring trip back home. I sleep the whole way. When I wake up, that strange bus seems like nothing more than a nightmare. A week goes by. Don't answer it. Like I shouldn't have this morning. I shouldn't have answered. I should have just slept. 2 weeks go by. Life seems to go back to normal. I don't know if it's going back to normal. I don't think I'm gonna answer that. As I settle back into my routine, certain thoughts creep back. With every vibration of the cell phone, the insomnia returns. I look for new gigs. I may not like to admit it, but the service helps pay the bills. Lack of sleep doesn't make the other aspects of my life any easier. I contact the son of a man named Ivanildo Alves. He liked to spend hours rowing a boat on a small lake near his town. He left 2 sons, 2 daughters, some grandchildren. He was 69 years old, a retired bus driver. He had a sudden heart attack. That little boat became his coffin. I bought a ticket on a regular bus, one with reclining seats. The passing of days have left that last trip more surreal than ever in my memory. A dream formed by a poor night's sleep in an uncomfortable seat. Still, this time, I made sure to check the bus company's name on the ticket. Common lines. Normal. No surprises. Then what the hell was that? The bus must be arriving by now. Ah, damn it. I forgot the deceased dossier at home. I wanted to study it during the trip. Can I remember all the information? Wait. Chat, do we respond correctly or incorrectly? I guess we can try to go for the correct ending in this case. What was his profession? Oh, he was a bus driver. No, a retired cobbler. And he enjoyed fishing. Iron memory, you do pay attention. Oh, the game congratulated us. I think I managed to remember the most important points. I'd better write it all down before I forget. I have a pen and paper in my purse. Am I gonna find a rat inside of it? What's this? Wait. How? I bought a ticket for another bus line. I remember it well. It was called... Oh no! It's none of these, right? It was called Comet. Wait, Halico? Did they say this, guys? Or am I getting gaslit? I'll say Halico. No, that's not right. This isn't possible. Why isn't it possible? I don't want to get in this thing. But I have no choice. Hey, you traveled us with some time ago, didn't you, miss? I hope my services will be more to your liking this time around. Where did this damn boss come from? Oh, our line has been active for many years. I'm surprised more people don't know about us. Only, to tell you the truth, not all people require our services. What do you mean by that? You think I need them? I don't think you would be here if you didn't require our service. Not that it's up to me, to be honest. I just drive the bus. Speaking of which, I need to get back to work. He is a nice gentleman. Could you please take your seat? That's enough. I'm leaving. Will the lady allow me one last comment? Perhaps you are asking the wrong questions. Maybe it isn't our work you should be questioning. What? I see many people entering and leaving the bus every day, but not all reach their destination. You are a few steps away from your seat. Your ticket is in your hands. What a waste to throw it away, don't you think? Indeed, even if I changed buses, I'd miss the funeral. But that's not the point, though, is it? No, I don't want to go there again. I need to get out of here. Are you sure? You know, our tickets are hard to come by. Throw it away and you might not get another. And perhaps you'll come to regret it later. Come. Fine, fine. How did you know I was weak to FOMO? Great. We'll begin our trip shortly. Please get settled. Choo choo. I can see some empty seats. I think I'm gonna sit right at the front this time. What a tight seat. The bus didn't look great from the outside, but it's even worse inside. And I'm a creature of routine. It's already hard to keep my eyes open. Tuck. What was that? Oh well, some kind of whisper. Huh? It seems like it's coming from the seat behind me. Sorry. Let me know if I make too much noise, okay? I don't want to bother you. I guess you're not bothering me. Great. Yes, good. Sorry. Your voice, it sounds so much like my daughter's. I haven't seen my daughter in years. My mother passed away. Oh, I'm sorry. Still, your voice is too much like my daughter's. And so is your hair. Are you sure my voice doesn't remind you of anything? Her voice? No, it can't be. It reminds me of... It reminds you of your mother's voice, doesn't it? No, it can't be. That's impossible. Of course it's possible. Can't you hear me? It's no use denying the truth, dear. It would be good if we could talk, don't you think? To remember a bit of the life we had before I left. My impulse is to run, to jump through the window, even as the bus speeds down the highway. But something keeps me stuck to the seat. Part of me resists the impulse to run. Daughter, I know our last conversation didn't go very well. Didn't go very well? Is that how you classify expulsing your daughter from your own deathbed? Screaming? I just reacted to what you said that day. You wanted to deny me the right to die. You ran away from me. Did I? Does it matter now? I'm back, daughter. I know you recognize my voice. I return to give you another chance. Come again? You are giving me another chance? I know that they define much of your future. Even you being here, at least in part, didn't it? We can change the course you're on. Can't you see it? I like this. Actually, this. The past does not have to rule us. Then you should be asking for a new chance. Daughter, do you really want to discuss a technicality? It's not a technicality. Unbelievable. You really are the same, Candelaria. How many years have passed, and still you haven't changed at all. I came back from the grave to restore our ties. Can't you see that? Isn't it enough? What else must I do? Stop being the manipulator you always were. I don't know why I expected anything else coming from you. Even now, as I give you the opportunity to unmake your mistakes, you throw it all in my face. Yet again. Leave me alone. Go back to the hell you came from. Are you still there? Nothing. Not even a whisper. I can't stop trembling. I'm nauseated. For a second I thought, after she said, "Oh, are you still there?" He's gonna be like, "Yes, of course I'm here. Why did you think I left? I'm right here." I'd already imagined how the last conversation between the two of us could be different. I did that many times. I could never picture a conclusion to any of those imaginary talks. Until today. It changes and morphs as you look at it. The second look. It's changing again. All her life, she wanted me to change. I don't think this is what she had in mind. Empty. Once more. No trace of the passengers. Good morning, miss. Yeah, you shouldn't be hearing that. Who is that? Are they giving you a second chance, Yui? I'll hazard a guess. You didn't regard. Oi. Oi. And it's over. Yay! Thank you, King. Oh my god, it feels so good to say hi. Another one has seen the light. Let's fucking go! It felt like an eternity. At first, it had to be entering a game where I can't even play anything. It's like actually just all talking. What? I was wondering why I was silent. Redeem was doing good. I like how you actually like stuck around even though I was saying nothing. Oh, what is this? And Nico loves you too. Didn't regret might be a stretch. Oh, really? People who reach the bus station usually enjoy the trip. Hold on. You mean to say that some people don't reach the bus station? I don't like to gossip, miss. In fact, I need to start preparing for the next trip, or I'll be late. I don't want to be late either, miss. I'm sure we'll provide even better service on your next trip. You're pretty confident that I'll keep traveling with you guys. I am. You still haven't reached your destination yet, miss. Until next time. The body is in the casket. For the first time, it irks me. When I am unable to feel something for it. And I do not know it. You know, bus driver is kinda cool, actually. Thank you for the hand pat. I am only here as a professional. I need to focus. I need to finish the job. The bus and the mirror and last night's encounter all return to my mind. No. I am here on duty, fulfilling a contract, nothing more. No, don't go to sleep, don't go to sleep. Mourn the loss. I am a professional. I regain my composure. Nobody notices. Hold on, ad break. We get the 30 seconds for those who cannot see the light just yet. Five, 4, 3, 2. Welcome back. I can't focus with that. Do not answer the phone. The works helps me to hide once more. So, that's how it ends. That's how it ends. Once they're buried, it's over. I meant your job. Oh, yes, that's it. Are you okay? You seem a little out of it. It's so bad that he noticed it? God damn it. Get it off my chest? Do I really want that? I should be the one supporting my clients, even if that's not strictly what they hired me for. But he is making the offer. I haven't talked to anyone in a long time, and those people and the bus do not count. Has bottling it up been helpful? Just talk to him. Right. I've been dealing with some stuff lately. Given a good hard look in the mirror, I think this job's finally getting to me. Is that bad? No. It'd be weird if it didn't get to you. Let's change the subject. I should pay you, yes? Here. Thanks. Oh, before I forget, here, I wrote down an address for you. I know this address. Another client of yours lives there. He's a friend of mine. I didn't expect this. He needs your services again. Something's happened out of the blue. Now, I'd have to drop everything and hurry there. He really wanted to have you there. I didn't sleep at all last night. Is she actually just me for real? It seems like this never ends. Oh god, he's opening up. Can I get to this new job on time? The ride didn't give you any closure? It wasn't an easy passage for us. Too sudden. I thought that the funeral would help. And I thought closing the casket would put an end to it. Then the burial. Then paying you nothing. Did you really think you'd cut your connection to your father just like that? We're good at fooling ourselves, are we not? I'd hoped something would click inside my brain. That's what's been carrying me these last few days. Now, I'll try to find something else to support me. I need to think about it. Thanks for listening to me. Actually, it was nothing. Have a good trip. Let's head to the bus station. We'll have to go on that bus again, won't we? An unplanned trip. I don't want to go, to be honest. But the client is waiting. I can't leave him there, sitting with a dead person. Can I? I didn't even buy a ticket this time. After all, it should be arriving. Right on time. Whether I wanted to or not. I think that's really clever. Ah, miss, it's good to see you again. I didn't buy a ticket this time. That's not a problem. I'm sure it is among your possessions. I don't even have to look inside the purse to feel the paper strip there present. How do you do this? We don't. No, I want an answer. Asteria, hi. Welcome. Nice to see you here. We're just having some really, strange bus drivings and funeral visits. And I want an answer. I hope you're well tonight. Oh my god, the auto shop. Obviously. With, Miyu is just on it. So we love her for that. Oy. And if you guys are not following her, she's one of my comfort streamers. I go to her streams when I want to go to sleep. Do not answer the phone. Would you like to take your seat? I can't start the bus until you're all seated. Booble on the right. Just Booble. I can see some empty seats. I think I'll sit in the middle this time. Right, we should be off shortly. What a hard seat. But to be honest, I'd travel one worse. I could get used to this. Oh no, here we go, Tuck. Sleepy. Huh? Whoa, hand? Someone sat beside me. I'll ignore whoever it is. I'm not in the mood for talking. Hello? 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 It's no use, is it? Why don't you Yeah, that is so strange. It's like there's all these seats and they decide to sit right next to me. Sir, if you don't mind, I'd like to be left alone. Right. One moment. Yee! Ah, much better. As I was saying, that won't be possible. I hate traveling alone, you know. That's why I'd like to talk during this long trip. And you look like someone who likes to talk. And I love to listen. We are the perfect pair, yes. I like to talk with friends, not with strangers. Yeah, but the former can be the latter, no? Even in unusual places like this. I'm not used to traveling alone. The thing is, my old companions, they no longer travel with me. You, however, this traveling alone thing isn't new to you, huh? Of course, it was a new thing once. I can see it in your face. Keep a serious face. Hey. 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 I asked you a question. Won't you answer? You're going to leave me hanging. What are you thinking about? Is your mind going back to the day these trips became a habit? Ah, that's it. You don't really have a place to go, huh? What do you mean? I feel no urgency in you. I mean, sure. You want to go somewhere, only you don't need to. It feels different. I feel there's an interesting story there. Hey. Hey. Hey! Why don't you look at me? We could talk better. Is there something about my face that bothers you? Or something in my words? Hey. Hey. Hey! Screaming or hitting this guy won't do any good. He won't stop until he listens to a damn story. He needs to hear a story. Well then, the story, sure. Why do I travel by bus so much? Yeah, that's right. The joy of my travels and vanquish of my boredom. Well, I'm all ears. Right. That first trip happened quite a while ago. It happened after my mom's funeral. Actually, it started when we got home. It was a day from mourning, but Dad was furious. Furious? Why? At what? At me, because I cried at the funeral. Crying at a funeral. That's to be expected, no? Is it not? Is it not? Is it not? Yes, only I don't. Oh, thank you for liking me. I don't usually talk about this. Oh! That's even better. Well, when I cry, it's not real. It's never real. Oh. Elaborate. Thank you, Kai, for the lurk. I felt everyone's eyes on me, the daughter, waiting for a reaction. Are appearances that important in your world? They're worth nothing to me. Hey, continue the story. I never got along with my mother. We even had an argument on her deathbed. So Dad saw my tears as pure insincerity. Mockery. He was beside himself. Wait. Your story lacks a character. Add one. But there was no one else. Hey, this happened. I'm not making it up. Hey. Add a character. My twin brother was there. I knew there was someone else present. I am a very attentive listener. No detail escapes me now. Continue. I tried to defend myself, but soon I was pointing fingers as well, accusing Dad of things I can't recall anymore. He was convinced our argument had landed the final blow to my mom, even though she was in a terminal state already. To him, I'd killed her. I see. What about your brother? Now what did he do? My brother? He was there. He didn't just watch, did he? No. That would be way too boring. My brother. Remember that day? How did it go? That's right. He didn't do a damn thing. And I was accused of killing my mother. A silence descended upon the house. Or maybe it was the blood rushing to my head. I couldn't hear a thing. Time stopped. He just watched, waited to see what we'd do. So he didn't do anything. Boring. That was all too much. I threw the door open and walked aimlessly through the night. Oh, thank you for the hot pats. I think I would have been crying if I had the capacity. I didn't, of course. My mind was confused like never before, but my vision was clear. No tears to get in the way. Ah, our intrepid protagonist flees the scene. You'd have done the same. Well, this isn't my story, is it? What I would have done matters less than the roadkill brat. Anyway, go on. You went out in the middle of the night, aimless. Must have arrived somewhere. What if I say it went back home? That everybody made up and it was all fine? Then you'd be lying and ending your story on a very note. No one would have believed that. Not even you. That's why I need to hydrate. It doesn't work. You'd better continue the story. I don't know when I got there. To the bus station. I was lost in thought. I bought a ticket. Somewhere I can't remember, but far away. So the trip would be long. I did all that without even thinking. I sat alone and observed the hills rolling by for hours. I hadn't slept in weeks. My mom's situation. I just couldn't. On that bus, though, I slept like a baby. When the insomnia comes knocking, well, this trick still works. Besides, every town has someone passing away. There's always a funeral that requires a bit more drama. Believe it if you will. Right. You spoke, I heard, and I judged. It lacks conflict. What? You carry grievances from this story. You must blame someone. It is the rule. The weight you carry for all this. Yes. That's it. Tell me who you blame. My dad. All of them. Myself. Come! I blame them all. You lost a lot of that day, didn't you? Great. Well, I got what I wanted. I have nothing more to ask. This little story of yours will keep me satisfied for a few more miles. What about your story? Isn't it fair that I get to hear it? My story? I don't know how long I've been here, riding this wreck of a bus for miles on end. My stories got lost on the road. Why do you think I beg for other stories? Maybe you should pay more attention to what you do with yours. Finally, he's gone. This conversation made me dizzy. I need to wash my face. I hadn't thought about that day in so long. At least, I tried not to. Maybe that was my mistake. Oh, turn look. It is settling. Does that guy have the same condition as me? What changed him so much? Am I really curious about it? Yes, I am. Part of me still truly cares about other people's stories. Good morning, miss. Did you change the bus seats? They seem smaller. Look at that. It's starting to fit, isn't it? Maybe. Right, let's not raise our expectations, In any case, it seems our services will no longer be needed. I still need to get to the funerals. Unless... Hey, answer me. No, it's nothing. We'll speak when the time is right. See you soon. Thank you, bus driver. Hey, you're late. I passed along clear instructions regarding the time. My client needed me. I'm your client now. I need your service. Come on, hurry. Wait, we buried your father not that long ago. You had another death in the family? Yes, my stepfather. He was like a second father to me. We don't control anything at all, do we? Thank you for calling me. You were the first person I thought of. To be honest, as you were here the other time, it seemed appropriate to have you here once again. I didn't see his side of the family much. Most people here are strangers to me, and I am a stranger to them. This is an environment in which I do not control anything. But now I have an anchor amidst this maelstrom. Is that really what I am to people? When did I take on such a heavy burden for myself? Was it when I began to run away from certain things? Or even before that? Weep for the newly departed. The tears well up in my eyes, blurring my vision. I squint, forcing them out. The sun's eyes are heavy on my back, making it harder. This wasn't the plan, to be an emotional support for strangers. To be an anchor? No. 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 Is that it? We've buried another one. Thank you for coming on such short notice. It was important to me, and to him too. And I won't forget to pay you this time. I added some extra to compensate for the short notice. I insist. I do not want your money. My money? What, my money specifically? Or any of you? This isn't working. Enough. Job's done. This one's on the house. Well, for free. I leave before anyone else says anything to me. I feel eyes on me, like webs trying to keep me in place. No. I recognize the texture of the asphalt beneath my feet. I know the smell of oil and deep frying, and rubber, and people. I know the sounds of engines and pistons and ripped tickets. And I know the distortion this vehicle causes to my vision. We don't even try to resist it anymore. We're just drawn to the bus, aren't we? Miss? Huh? You've been standing there for a while, have I? You don't have a ticket. No ticket? No problem. I reserved one for you. Bus driver is so thoughtful. Go on. Inside. Who is this child? At the back of the bus? Oh, don't look at me like that. There's only one place for me to sit. And that's at the back. This is the same seat I took the other time, isn't it? But that doesn't have to mean anything. That guy must patrol other areas of the bus. Hey. I remember you. There's still something strange here. I won't be so lenient this time. I know you've brought something strange here. That ticket. Come on. Keep calm. Breathe. He won't let this go. He just wants the damn ticket. Find the ticket. Come on. I have other passengers to check on. It has to be in my purse. inside my purse. What do you have in there? Oh, we got the Converses. Pepper spray. I never had to use this. It's even a little stuck. Like some old deodorant. Not what I'm looking for. Do we check our other pockets? Let's go look at our other pockets. Maybe it's in my pants. My pocket. Be careful with that, passenger. Whoa, is that? It's just my wallet. Full of 2x3 photos of people I haven't seen in years. I think I've forgotten all of their names. Not important. Put it away. Look inside the coat. Ah, I found it. It's my ticket. The ticket. Wait, there's something else here. What is this? Let me move to the left so you can see what that is. What is that? It looks like some wind. Thank you. It pulses to the rhythm of my heart. I haven't got the whole trip. Did you find it? You're the only one who hasn't handed over the ticket. Hand over the soul. But chat, do we hand over our soul or the ticket? What do I say? I guess this is probably where we reach the ending, huh? Alright, I guess we're giving up the soul. You're paying for the trip with this? Is that against the rules? I just haven't seen one of these in forever. Without one of these, leaving the vehicle is not recommended. The driver must have alerted you. If you do this, you can't take it back. Okay, so the ticket instead. Okay. Here. Finally. Have a good trip. Phew. I need to wash my face. And my soul. That conductor won't torment my anymore. I thought this would be the end of the line, but this face, it's stuck. Still the same. Cannot wait for things to fix themselves. I must act. I must do this with my own hands. Whoa. Wait. Hold on. What should we do here? Do we pull the face? Or do we resist the urge? Here. I'll put a poll. We can decide. Violence Leading to silence. I see. Violence it is. Then we will pull our face. Right. Here goes. 5 minutes? Yeah, that is so long. That's like already like a good portion of my stream. Yeah. This the sensation. It's like I'm scraping the inside of my own skull. Hmm? Should I do it again? We go again. It's such a crunchy sound. It's like dreaming. Dreaming that my teeth are falling out. It's the same feeling of something loose, something wrong, of unmaking. Are we pulling away the face we put up for people? Is that what it is? No, I give up. Honestly, I'm like this. I can't take this anymore. I've had enough. Of course, this won't work. I better go ahead before I get hurt. No. One more time. We'll check it in a bit. I think that's the fun part. Here it is. Look in the mirror. Oh my god, she's hot! Handsome Squidward moment. Oh. Fucking it's straight up. How long has it since I last saw this face? I can't remember it anymore. I'm not even sure this is what it looked like before. Whatever. Yan Yan, welcome. I hope your Warframe went well. I saw you were streaming earlier. This is it. I've postponed things for long enough. We're just playing some surreal bus driving game. Yeah, I mean, I could use a little sleep, but off the charts. Oh, you gassing me up? Hello, Father's Coom. It's been a little bit. Good to see you. Miss? Is that really you? Despite everything, I still have to force it a bit to fit like it should. Have you ever dreamed you were losing your teeth? The sensation is similar. I don't have dreams, miss. I'll try to project them in the future, since we won't see each other again. How's it? My memory's garbage. Yeah, I think it has been a bit. I think the last time you were here, I was playing Monster Hunter. I get to see you again. I don't know if that's good. Many who come by don't know. You are just another one. It'll depend on what you do at wherever you're going. And that's none of my business. Wait, before you go. There's a matter we should settle, miss. That freakish conductor scared the shit out of me. Why does this man only have one eye? I'm not sure. They're all a little freaky out here, but I think that the whole metaphor is putting on faces for people. And I'm not sure what one eye looking. Oh, okay, yeah, Mira. Okay, that's brilliant. Yeah, that's right. He's always got one eye on the road, one on me. This line of work can change people. That you were frightened is understandable, miss. Hmm. I sincerely apologize on behalf of the company. Still, I have a matter to settle with you, miss. Due to this whole mess, the ticket wasn't delivered. The loss of an eye is a classic metaphor for was. Is that really? Really? That's new to me, but I can see that. Pop Min Chang, thank you for the lurk. Please be comfy. Mhm. You want me to give you the ticket? I am asking that you deliver over to me what you didn't give to the conductor. Something to learn that from that. Noted, thank you. You must understand that the two of you have put me in a complicated situation. My job isn't collecting the tickets. That's what the conductor does. But I'll take one for the team. I see. I've got the ticket right here, but I've also got my soul. I'm sorry to say, but this time I'm the one in the hurry, miss. I wonder. You can have the damn ticket. But you're not taking my soul. I might need that for another time. Here it is. Thank you very much. When we see each other again, we'll know where we're at. The bus will keep going where it needs to go. I don't choose its destinations. You choose, and you don't always realize it. Oh, the old call. Wait, now I'm actually answering it. Hello? Yes, it's me. I expected as much. I reached the bus station. Yes, I know where it is. No, I'm going by foot. I need to stretch my legs. Oh, stretch. So this is it, huh? Here I am. It's been a long time, Dad. Gustavo. Finally. Whoa! I've been trying forever to contact you. Gustavo. Who else would I be? Mr. White, did I change that much? Somewhat. The hair, the eyes, the jawline. You changed too. A lot. I always thought we'd go through this together. I mean, we already knew this, right? That this could happen? I thought you'd come when the time arrived. Oh yeah? Well, and it's also really loud. The violin is going crazy right now. You speak as if the correct course of action was clear at the time. It was. For you. I had just... Damn it. I am tired, Candelaria. You know, ever since I got here, I couldn't stop thinking about that day. That day, it didn't feel like it would have such an impact at the time, did it? But it did destroy us. I kept thinking what I did, about the choice that I made. You know, I had to take a cab to get here. Christina lost control of the car last week. She hit a tree. Really? I didn't know that. I tried to call you. Is she okay? She is. Not a scratch on her. The car wasn't so lucky. So I came here in a cab, right? But it's going to sound ridiculous. You will not believe me. Is... Fine, try me. Okay, fine. I don't know how long I spent in that cab. It seemed like days. Days riding around streets I'd never seen before. Streets I know I will never see again. Impossible routes, eternal roundabouts. The radio spoke to me. The cab's radio. I went through similar these past few days. You did. It wasn't a cab, but yes. I guess we really are cursed, somehow. The whole time I kept reliving that day. How I couldn't do anything. How I just stared at the two of you like an idiot. I should have said something. I am not sure if I even should have defended you, or Dad. I should have done something. Anything. The taximeter spun at the same speed as my thoughts. I apologize for my inaction, Candelaria, for letting things go the way that they did. I accept your apology, Gustavo. Maybe I can get this off my mind for now. Thank you. Well, we need to address the present situation. God, it is hard to say this. There is nothing more that can be done. I cannot keep him here, and I know that you cannot either. I don't think he has. I think the implication is that while we can be there to be a face for others in the face of, well, in the presence of death, it is the one closest to us that we cannot, like guiding others to a treasure we cannot possess for ourselves. Seeing our dad leave us, and once again, seeing him now, leaving for the second time, I don't think that's something we've been able to confront. We're turning the machines off, Candelaria. So I think we haven't been able to process the idea of grief for ourselves. I think it is for the best. I know I would prefer it, but I feel lost. I couldn't do this by myself. I am a mess. Candelaria. Sorry, I spaced out. I need to settle this today. The other day, while I was here, while trying to call you, in fact, I could swear I heard, what? Mom's voice. Yes. How did you know? I'd rather not talk about it. Come on, we can't postpone this any longer. Go ahead, say your goodbyes. I am going to wash my face or something. We can give the order together when you are ready. Dad, it's been a while. This isn't how I pictured our goodbye. At least you can't chase me off this time. Not even if you wanted to. Gustavus Hisokan? Even have the same red tear. You know what that is? It is actually it's actually really accurate now that you did say it. Recently I met someone, I don't know, trying to pass itself off as mom. I think some people will gladly buy into an opportunity like that. We both know I'm not one of those people, right? I've seen many of my clients in the situation we're in now, or something very close to it, and now my time has come, huh? Do we cry? Or do we not cry? I think sometimes, and especially her, I think she deserves this once. And that's what it is, huh? It just ends just like that. That can't be right. And now it's the end of the tickets. I think this is one of those games where I'd probably need to listen to someone a little bit smarter than me explain what it was we just witnessed right there. Because I'm not sure what to make about that. It seems like a story of grief in the most classic way of it, you know? Let's see if we can look at something that can talk about it and not babies in a lab, preferably. Yeah, it seemed like it was going somewhere, but and I don't know about horror exactly. It was strange, but people seem to really, really like it. Where did I even find about this game? Did I hallucinate this game? I didn't watch a video on this? Okay, I think that's too funny if that's actually the case. So let's go, let's see what this guy, let's see what Kiki Cakes in.
I did not buy this ticket as a psychological horror visual novel that was released on PC in 2023. It follows a woman named Candelaria who is a professional mourner. She is good at acting sad and crying, but generally lacks the emotions to feel anything and seems to do it as a hobby rather than a full-time job.
Okay.
After finishing mourning at a funeral, she finds herself in possession of a ticket for a bus that appears out of nowhere. On this bus, she encounters strange passengers along with a strange bus driver and has to face her inner traumas. The story has the same events happening in each playthrough, but the outcome changes depending on your choices. There are multiple endings, and there is a lot to mix and match in the game. You will go to 3 funerals and ride the bus 4 times. The game is very short but has a lot of replayability value. The whole experience is very strange and surreal. The art style is dark, and most characters show up as silhouettes or with realistic features mixed with surreal. Candelaria's story is complex, and the art style matches that. Everything is very disorienting. A lot of things seemed very weird to me, and I didn't understand why they showed up, but maybe it made sense to someone else. I was originally expecting the story to be more personalized, like it would ask you personal questions and that would change the outcomes, but it had a set story that it already followed. I didn't feel like I knew enough about the characters to understand everything that was going on, though. It focuses heavily on grief and how the main character copes with actions from her past. Even though it's tagged as a horror, there were no horror elements aside from the art style being creepy. It is an interesting game, but I wasn't very invested in it. The main character's face changed a lot depending on her choices, and it reminded me a lot of Oyasumi Punpun. They're both obscure and focus on how traumatizing events affect people. I did not buy this ticket. It's only $6 on Steam, so it's worth buying to play, and there's also a demo for it in case you're not sure if you want to purchase it. Thank you for watching the video.
I feel like I got gaslit into buying this game. I don't even know where I heard about it from. I actually did not hear about this game. No, the guy sitting next to us on the bus was actually kind of, yeah, that one was as far as it got in terms of, yeah, that was a little spooky. But he started becoming funny because you know. Short but very artsy novel about, well, next substance. I'm normally not a fan of psychological horror, but I did not buy my ticket as an inventive surreal. Yeah, this emote. Take on the genre. Much more than just it was all in the protagonist's head type of storytelling. Beautiful art and short but engaging story. If it seems like that would appeal to you, I suggest you give it a shot. And then one guy was like, shit was life changing. I think it was a very. It was a bit too interpretive for my taste. That's what I would say. I think it was much more about the art. Much more about the art. But I guess a simple story isn't too terrible of a thing as well. Interesting indeed. You could play Hello Charlotte, same psychological interpretive horror. How would you say that compares? I see. It's even called Heaven's Gate. That's incredible. Childhood and you know what? I will keep this on my wish list. RPG Maker style is a different format. It seems like it's really well received. And it's a longer game as well. So it can actually take its time to develop the story, the characters, and the overall tone of what it's trying to tell us. Because I think for a game that was only an hour and a half, there was only so much you could do. Uko? Stretch. Thank you for that. And let me. I don't think I see that on Steam. Is that just like a niche style there? I'm guessing it probably is, huh? But that was alright. I think I liked it in terms of like a visual experience. But it wasn't anything life changing, as far as I can tell. Because we've seen a few games where people just have a hard time accepting grief. It was good content, isn't it? Yeah, and we had some good nyans in there too. I think that was probably the best part. I like the cat and the nyan man, you know? With the red suit. He was my favorite character. And then also the creepy guy who, as well, he reminds me of something. But before I fall asleep next, I say we should go and raid somebody next. Need more cat streams. Yeah, exactly. Save up some points and maybe we can do more of that. Okay. It seems like my next stream is gonna be on Saturday. I can finally get some rest and get used to my job and all of that. Like today when they're like, no, Nico, you're starting now. No. That's fine. So I think on Saturdays we're just gonna straight up be watching a movie on the Discord. Even if it's a very lurk friendly. We don't really talk on there except on the chat. So don't even feel afraid to just come hang out with us. We're gonna be watching Silence of the Lambs, which I haven't watched. But I feel like I'm missing out on some peak fiction if I don't. Yeah, and thank you guys for coming here. And also the sub today. It means a lot, King. So let's go ahead and raid Bina. She is playing Escape the Backrooms. So we're gonna go ahead and visit her. We're gonna go mourn our sleep today. Night, Mira as well. Good night, you. Give her the head pat last minute. And it. Even though it wasn't too crazy of a stream. Yeah, how was the stream? It was a vibe, and yeah, it was always just a vibe, you know. And sometimes that's okay too. And also, good night, Bob and Jack. Thank you for lurking today. We'll be seeing you as well. But yes, until then, good night. Sleep well.